1370 WOCA.
Ocala.
All right, 5 minutes after 10 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in. When I was a kid, I got an allowance. My mother was very, very strict about keeping up with it all because we got raises every birthday. I can remember, he turned 12. I think that was the maximum. I don't, whatever it was, $1 or whatever it was. And when I was a young dad, and my son was a young kid, I should say, a young child, I did have very little idea of allowance. You want something, we go buy it. I never really kind of had a regimented thing like my mother did. Maybe I should have. Maybe this book is 30 years too late, right? The book is called Make Your Kid a Money Genius, Even If You're Not. And I'm not. Beth Kobliner is on the phone. She's the author of the New York Times bestseller, Get a Financial Life. This is a really useful book. Maybe one day I'll use it as a grandpa. You think so?
Oh, there you go. That would be fun.
Think that'll happen? Good morning, Beth. How are you?
Good morning. Oh, it sounds like your mom was awesome. What happened, Larry?
Oh, what happened? You just made me feel guilty. I don't know. Yeah, no, I wasn't. Yeah, Robin is really good with money. Did your children have an allowance?
Yes, they did.
Yes,
I gave them raises all the time.
You gave them raises all the time?
Wow. Yeah. I love this birthday raise idea, but the truth is I'm actually teasing you because to write this book, one thing I did was look at all the research. There were like 24 reports on allowances, and I found it doesn't really matter if you give your kids allowance. The important thing is being consistent and being clear about if they have their own money, they're going to spend certain things. I'm sure when your kids asked you all the time for something, every time you went into the store, I'm sure you didn't say yes every time.
Yeah. I remember one time, I won't bore you with a real long story, but it was right after school. I picked my son up, and he wanted to go get something. He said, I don't have any money right now. And he got quiet. And then I stopped the car, and I said, look, we have to talk. I can't buy you something every single time. We always have to wait. Money's a hard thing to explain, but
that's awesome. That in itself is actually the perfect thing to do.
Really?
Absolutely, because there are all these allowance apps now in complicated ways. The most important thing is to say to kids, you know what? We have stuff we want, and we have stuff we need, and we need milk, and we need vegetables. We really want chocolate milk. Really. And those kind of conversations are so important. And sort of the idea that you stop the car and you're like, you know what? Yeah, maybe I'm lying. Maybe I do have money in my wallet right now, but the truth is we're not going to buy that thing right now. And I don't do that for myself, and I'm not going to do it for you. And those kind of conversations, when it comes to everything from saving and waiting for things you want to even compound interest and how it can be a great thing, those kind of talks are really important.
Where are you right now? I hear sirens in the background. You okay?
Oh, I'm in New York. I'm in jail. Embezzling, ironically.
You're in the city? You're in New York City?
I'm in New York City. I wish I were in Florida because it's pretty cold here.
Yeah, well, there's always sirens in New York, it seems like. Okay, so you have a pretty impressive credential list. I don't want to take up your time talking about the book, but you were one of President Obama's advisors.
That's right.
Wow.
I was on the Council of Advisors on Financial Capability, which is basically talking about financial literacy. And on that, I had the opportunity to work on a project, a website, and I did a ton of research looking at what do parents need to know to teach kids at different ages, whether 3 to 5-year-olds, because we know research shows kids could start as early as 3 years old, all the way up to how do you talk to grown-up kids about money. And the important thing is, I learned that people are hungry for this information. They're dying to know because they don't learn it in school.
It's absolutely, oh my gosh, that's what I was going to say. It's something we don't learn in school. And in fact, I'm wondering how many letters you're going to get from guys like me who say, okay, it's for kids, let me read it because I don't know anything about money either. I'm guessing adults are going to come back at you with, oh gosh, I picked up something I didn't even know myself.
I keep hearing that, and it's really gratifying, and that's why I wanted to write it specifically, that when you read it as a grown-up, you're going to learn a lot from it, and then but it's simple, and it's, hopefully funny and easy to understand, and I try to make it so that parents are going to learn a lot, too. I mean, I did this fun thing on Sesame Street. I taught Elmo about money a couple of years ago, and what they found was the parents who watched the show with their kids, not only did their kids learn, but that more parents actually saved. They put more money into their savings accounts because they were learning and thinking about it.
Right.
And it's a very good thing to say no. I mean, even as adults, when you don't have the money, you have to say no. We don't have it here. You have to wait until your payday comes.
Absolutely. I mean, we know that if you give in to your kid at the checkout line all the time, that kid, statistically speaking, is going to be more likely to have credit card problems down the road because they're not developing impulse control and the ability, to wait and to save up money. And I think that's helpful for parents because I think everybody's busy. We're all working, and we feel kind of guilty. The kid just wants the Shopkins or the Legos, and let's just do it. But it's actually important to say no and explain why. We're not here for that right now. We're going to save up our money and, get to that over time.
You say that paying for good grades is the wrong idea. I always rewarded my children for their good grades.
That's interesting because this research out of Harvard found that they looked at thousands of kids and parents, and when the parents offered, I'll give you $50 for an A.
Well, I never gave them that much.
Well, your kids probably are just smart, and they probably were working hard because they wanted to work hard, and that was kind of a nice incidental.
Yeah,
but
they graduated top of their class. So
there you go. But the notion of sort of saying to a kid who's not interested in school, hey, I'll give you money for grades, it doesn't work. Although 50% of parents do it, which is interesting to me.
I went to Amazon, and I see you getting lots of nice reviews. And I want to tell you this, that all I had to do was put in "make your K" and the whole thing came up. I didn't even have to finish it.
I have been shocked. I have to be honest. It was number one of all parenting books, like Beating What to Expect When You're Expecting, which is my favorite book that I used for three times, having 3 kids. And I think it's simply because parents really are anxious in these times in particular to learn about money.
Well, right now, Make Your Kid a Money Genius, even if you're not, by Beth Kobliner, is actually number 1 in the budget and money management category.
Yay!
I'm looking. I don't know if you knew that. I'm looking at the Amazon page right now.
It has been. It just came out on Tuesday, but I think, honestly, I really think it's the subject matter. People, when I did this website for the president, it got 1.4 million unique visitors, which is unheard of for personal finance. Like usually things don't go viral when it comes to sort of money matters for kids. And I think there's a need. People want to know, what kind of bank account should I open for my kid, or what age do I teach a kid about investing? I think it's a big issue because kids don't even see money cash anymore. They see cards being swiped and phones being, waved around.
Exactly.
They don't know what money is.
What was the one? There was one part in here I wanted to tell you. This morning there was a news item that Disney has raised their prices, and as you can imagine, when you live this close to Disney, we think about going a lot. But it's like $125 to get into the Magic Kingdom now.
Whoa! Wow!
So that's really something you have to think about and plan for. Not to say you stay away, but you work your smart money stuff that you've got in the book, and you can make it happen, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I think as a family, it's a fun goal to have. And frankly, I feel like going, all the time makes it less fun than being a New Yorker, going to Disney, it's a big deal. So, but I do think that it's something that as a family, working toward a goal is always a great idea.
Beth, Robin just reminded me that we've got to wrap it up right now. So, Beth Kobliner, thank you so much. Make Your Kid a Money Genius. Go to Amazon. That's where I found it. And Beth's website is her name, BethKobliner.com, correct? MoneyAsYouGrow.org, right?
That's it.
Okay.
Make your kid a money genius, even if you're not.
Okay. Make your kid.
That's right.
Thank you so much, Beth.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
We'll be right back.
Bye.
Here's a 30-second news brief from the source WOCA. A 23-year-old Ocala woman has been arrested after hitting 3 pedestrians with her car in Gainesville, killing one of them. A 28-year-old Ocala woman has been charged with 2 counts of lewd and lascivious battery for allegedly having sex with a 12-year-old boy and a 14-year-old boy in a public bathroom. The citrus industry is forecasting a 14.2% decrease in citrus crops, and the price of Disney tickets is going up again. And that is your 30-second news brief from the source WOCA.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accidents. On this Monday, morning fog followed by some sunshine with a brief shower or two. The high 72 at the coast, 77 inland. Monday night will be mostly cloudy with areas of fog late, lows ranging from the low 50s well inland to the low 60s right along the coast. Tuesday, some fog to start. Otherwise, times of sun and clouds with a chance of a shower and a high of 76 to 80. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg.
That was the sound of a tree falling. It could be your tree. You're going to have it trimmed, but never got around to calling Pride Tree Service. It could have fallen in a field, and now all you have to do is call Pride Tree Service, and they'll have it quickly out of the way for a great price. But don't wait until the tree falls. It may not fall in the field. It may hit your car, your house, or worse. So call Pride Tree Service today and avoid all those headaches before they happen. Pride Tree Service, 572-2510. That's 572-2510.
Leprechaun Soft Wash is the roof washing method that is safe and effective on shingles, tile, metal and shake roofs, vinyl, wood, aluminum, hardy board and stucco siding, pavers, and the list goes on. Leprechaun Soft Wash is fully insured and uses biodegradable cleaning products. Plus, Leprechaun Soft Wash offers a spot-free warranty on roof cleanings. Call 751-2325.
No more blimey roof stains with Leprechaun Soft Wash. 751-2325.
Gene Powell Pasture Mowing. Gene and Debbie would like to thank you for another successful year of business. We want to wish everybody a safe, healthy, and prosperous 2017. We are ready to be of service with our pasture mowing. 352-629-2440. Locally owned and operated. Experienced and reliable. Commercial and residential. Licensed and insured. Powell Gene, Gene at yahoo.com. 352-629-2440. Gene Powell Pasture Mowing. 352-629-2440. Proud United States veteran.
Right to remember.
Live on stage, experience the magic that is the Fantastics. February 2nd through February 26th only, Ocala Civic Theater brings you this timeless tale of two starry-eyed lovers separated by a wall and their fathers. Call 352-236-2274. That's 236-2274. Or go to OcalaCivicTheater.com for tickets to what critics call the perfect musical. The Fantastics at the Ocala Civic Theater.
Radio gets results.
Yeah, I love WOCA because they're fun to listen to. Larry and Robin start the day fresh, and they're funny, they're informative. They've also helped us with Therapeutic Riding Association, getting us players for our golf tournament fundraisers, and so they help the kids that are handicapped, make our community a better place to live, and they've been a very good partner for us. Wouldn't want to have it any other way.
Radio gets results. Ocala Business Leaders Incorporated is a group of independent local firms providing a wide range of quality goods and services. Each firm strives to maintain the highest level of professional integrity and 100% customer satisfaction. When you're looking for goods and services, call a member of the Ocala Business Leaders, and we are confident you will be pleased with the results. If you are interested in becoming a member of the Ocala Business Leaders, join us at the Ocala Elks Lodge, 25th Avenue in Ocala, any Wednesday at 7 a.m. and enjoy a breakfast on us. For more information, check OcalaBusinessLeaders.com.
Right to remember.
Live on stage, experience the magic that is the Fantastics. February 2nd through February 26th only, Ocala Civic Theater brings you this timeless tale of two starry-eyed lovers separated by a wall and their fathers. Call 352-236-2274. That's 236-2274. Or go to OcalaCivicTheater.com for tickets to what critics call the perfect musical. The Fantastics at the Ocala Civic Theater.
Gene Powell Pasture Mowing. Gene and Debbie would like to thank you for another successful year of business. We want to wish everybody a safe, healthy, and prosperous 2017. We are ready to be of service with our pasture mowing. 352-629-2440. Locally owned and operated. Experienced and reliable. Commercial and residential. Licensed and insured. Powell Gene, Gene at yahoo.com. 352-629-2440. Gene Powell Pasture Mowing. 352-629-2440. Proud United States veteran.
Palm Garden wants to get to the heart of the matter. If you've been in the hospital as a cardiac patient, maybe you have a pacemaker or congestive heart failure or an arrhythmia, or perhaps you're a heart bypass patient, then consider Palm Garden as your rehab choice. With proven outcomes second to none, Palm Garden fixes broken hearts. Call today at 854-6262. That's 854-6262.
cookies, 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 cookies. We go cookie eating cookies.
When you want something special and fun for any occasion, get cookies. King Cookie in the Paddock Mall in Ocala will make a delicious, fun-filled delight just for you. So next time you're in the mall, stop by King Cookie or call 352-237-2557. KingCookieOcala.com. Customized cookies, cakes, and more. King Cookie.
Eating cookies, we're so happy eating cookies. Cookies!
Whether you're just starting out in your career or ready to make a change, being a commercial pilot is within your reach. The FAA has predicted that in the next few years, the number of planes in the sky will double, and that means a lot more jobs in aviation. Ocala Aviation has teamed up with an accredited university, enabling you to get a college degree in aviation while training to be a commercial pilot. And with options like financial aid, grants, and scholarships, it's never been a better time to get your new career in aviation started today.